Welcome back. Vape Dr. Dan here. So today, on the review, back on time again, hopefully with the rest of the schedule too, we're going to be talking about the Air. Now it's spelled E-R-E, like air, I don't know, like Shakespearean language, like Gaelic, I guess. Or like, I don't know, it's just E-R-E, that's what it is. It's got this funky cool design on it. It's nice top and bottom airflow on it. It's pretty cool. Before I get to talking about it, we're going to dive up close and take an up close and personal look at it. And there's no better time to do that than right now. Alright, so here we go. Here is the Air all broke down into its component parts. So here we got the packaging. Nice. I like this box a lot. So it's got that funky swirl there. As you can see, the same swirl that's on the top cap of the RDA. Little Tobeco, shiny QR code there. Fancy dancy stuff. Same kind of thing on the inside packaging. And this flips open. Just like that. And then we got up here our little bag of goodies. If I can get it out of there. Comes with some extra post screws, some extra O-rings, that sort of thing. You know, the usual. And then that's where your Air sits. It does have a built-in drip tip, so you can't take that off and replace it with something else, unfortunately. But it's... Oh, sorry. Excuse me. It is kind of a cool little drip tip anyways. It's nice, it's compact, it's still pretty wide bore, so I mean it doesn't cut down the airflow too much. It also has the airflow adjustment on that. There's that little O-ring that you saw in the bag. Fits right on top there. Just boop, plunks down like that. Open all the way, closed all the way. All the way over there. So if you open it, it looks pretty deep down there, and you can see there's sort of channels that kind of direct the top airflow right at the coils when you line it up properly. Just bam, right like that. And there's these bottom cutouts here that line up with these cutouts to help you line those top airflows up with the coils, as well as the bottom airflow. Just like the Kennedy, it's got two little airflow holes there. Now I've got a little piece of wire here so I can push the wick out of the way and show you that the post holes, let's see if I can get that in focus. Maybe. Will it focus? Almost. Come on, focus. Well, you can see there, post holes are fairly decent size. And as you can see, that's where those two airflow channels go to, right below the coils. You just tuck the wick in on the sides, and away you go. It's a nice 4-post design, so you can get those coils fairly centered fairly easily. Works great for those big wide builds that you need for a series box or a series mod of any sort, I suppose. It does have a fairly protruding center pin. Let's see if this wants to focus. Is it still not going to focus very well? Of course not. Well, in any case, the 510 there does protrude a fair bit, so it does work very well on your hybrid mods. That's why I like to use it on my Noisy Cricket. So, there you have it. That is the up-close and personal look at this. I'm going to throw this hybrid adapter right back on there. Maybe that'll help show how much that protrudes. Maybe. Well, it does protrude quite a bit. So it is fairly safe to use with your hybrid tops. That being said, let's jump back out to FaceTime, normal view, whatever you want to call it, and we will vape this and talk about it some more. Alright. So that was the up-close and personal look at the Air. Now, a couple things that I really like about this is the top airflow is adjustable, as I showed in the up-close portion of this video. Definitely can't argue with performance. I mean, it's just a beast. The hybrid, or the long center pin, allows me to use it on my hybrid mech mods, so it works perfectly with my Noisy Cricket. It's a nice, easy build deck. So, I mean, the 4-post deck, I mean, it's another 4-post RDA. There's tons of them out there. But it's super easy to get big builds in there. Like, this is a dual 10 wrap, as I showed up close. Dual 10 wrap, 22 gauge. Fits easily. Post holes are decent. They're not fantastic, but they're decent. They're decently sized. It's it's a great little RDA. If you're looking for something to go with a hybrid mod, if you're looking for just a good, decent RDA, it's got a mix of that Kennedy airflow with the top-down airflow, and if you want it to just have the bottom airflow, bam, you just shut it off, and it's a little tighter. You're never going to be able to do mouth to lung with this, but like even that's pretty huge. I'm drying these wicks out like a mother trucker. But yeah, I mean, the air, it's a highly decent atomizer. It's got my cold turkey for $34.99, so it's not terribly expensive. Tobeco makes it, so I mean that means we're gonna be seeing a pretty low price point for it, and it's decent. It's really good. I noticed very little voltage drop on it. I've kind of been having a little bit of a love affair with it lately. Ever since I got my Noisy Cricket, I was kind of fiddling with my different atomizers that could fit, that could work with a hybrid top cap, and this one has just sort of done it for me. I'm an overdripper, so I mean I do have a problem with it leaking down and getting my batteries just soaked in juice. It's kind of gross, really, but I mean that's me. That's not the RDA. So if you're looking for something that chucks, if you're looking for something that's easy to build on, super simple to wick. I mean, you just kind of cut it off just the sides of the RDA, just past it, and then tuck it down in beside those two little vents in the bottom. It's a super fun little RDA. I'm starting to gush about it, so I'm gonna call it quits on this video. But if you're looking for an RDA that looks cool, that works well, this is a good one. I do recommend it. I'll look for a place online to find it. If not, Cold Turkey has it. They do mail orders. You can just phone the number. I'll put it down below. And assuming I can't find a website for it. That being said, I love it. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm going through a bit of a love affair with it right now. It's kind of a fantastic little RDA. So, can't really say too much more about it. I love the airflow. I love the fact that it's adjustable airflow at the top. It's not at the bottom, but that's fine. I mean, it's a little tighter, I find, of a draw than the Kennedy because it's got that 4-post in there, and it's just a little tighter with the way all the cotton is jammed in there. But like, you open that up all the way, and it's just fantastic. I can vape the wicks completely dry. I don't too often end up with that burnt wick in the middle deal that you often get with top-down airflow because of the bottom airflow as well. So yeah, that being said, this review is done. Stay Smurfy, guys. Those guys can bounce back from anything.